Okay, hello and welcome to the vlog for the 31st of November 2011. Yeah, 2011. Okay, it's going to be quite short, I don't know. I'm going to wing this one. I've no script this time because I do better without script. Anyway, so things to talk about today would be my vlogs are going to get a bit more erratic over the next month. They'll probably be one every 2 weeks. Two reasons. One, I am going to be probably working my backside off, so it's going to be cold and wet and miserable by the time I get home, or I'm going to be cold and wet and miserable the day after, whichever. So they're probably going to be a bit erratic like that. The second reason is I'm doing this NaNoWriMo thing. I heard about it from Blue and I've forgotten the name. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's either Snape or Snipe. And they both mentioned NaNoWriMo. And I thought, oh, this is an American thing and nothing to do with me. And I thought I'd just have a look. And it turns out what NaNoWriMo is it's a nice little company they've got together. And they have a little competition, and you have to write 50,000 words within a time frame of a month. Now, as I said before, I want to be a writer, and I have absolutely no discipline when it comes to my own stuff. I procrastinate, I don't do this, I don't do that. It took me 5 years to get 250 pages, 225 pages of my own story. So how bad is that? So I've decided what we're going to do is I'm going to take on the NaNoWriMo challenge, which I broke it down to it equals 2 pages a day. 2 pages a day, and I'm going to use my characters, my Alec, Charlie and Kaya characters to actually start, to actually do a decent enough tale with them. So I think that's going to be alright. So that's why my vlogs are going to get more and more erratic, because I'll be stuck doing these 2 pages every day. But I think I can do it. In fact, I hope I can do it, because I've never done actually anything to a deadline. None of my stuff, none of my books or anything like that, my short stories have ever been to a deadline. They've always been to my own thing. Anyway, right, so that's the spy who came in for a cold bit, because that's where I'll be out in the cold doing NaNoWriMo. So second thing is the SF Pandas vlog, which I saw last night, being 2 o'clock in the morning here because of the time difference. He was talking about Doctor Who and Sarah Jane and Torchwood and The Avengers. And he made the distinction between The Avengers featuring the Marvel characters, Marvel comic books, and The Avengers featuring John Steed, Emma Peel, Tara King, Anna Blackman's character, and I can't remember her name, which is silly of me anyway. So I will, for his benefit and for everybody else's benefit, there is a South African radio version of some of the Tara King and Emma Peel stories. It's a radio show. I have the whole slew of MP3s somewhere. I will put a link to where I found them in the bar at the bottom. It's not Anna Blackman, Diana Rigg, or Patrick McNee doing the stories, but they are the original Avengers stories, and they are very good. They're about 20 minutes, 15 minutes long. So that's that. And I would like to apologise. I honestly would. I would hold my hands up and I would like to apologise for Torchwood. I know it's not my fault, but the Torchwood Miracle Day is kindest way I can put it. The kindest way I can put it is the American writers have written for the American characters. The British people wrote for the American The British writers wrote for the British actors. The American actors wrote for the American writers. Right? That's the kindest way I can put it. And somewhere in the middle, we got a Torchwood story. It's not as, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. And as for Sarah Jane Adventures, we ended those last couple of days ago, and we had a big, huge thing on our children's channel, which is called CBBC. They had a whole pick your favourite Sarah Jane adventure from the very beginning to the very end. Which unfortunately, because Miss Elizabeth Sladen is no longer with us, they will not be able to carry them on. But I also have actually, this is how this is how the internet works. This is quite weird. We have a singer-songwriter in this country called Mitch Benn. Now, Mitch Benn puts out a podcast every month or every couple of days or whatever, whenever he can get hold of it. And on this podcast, he has a song which I will put in the underbar or wherever it goes. He has people singing songs. Now, he puts his own songs in there. And this is how I met Blue. Because she had a couple of songs on the podcast. She has Dinosaurs Has Feelings and the Really Awesome Johns. So yeah, I remembered. And he also did a song called My Doctor Who Girl. And it's really brilliant. And you should, I will put a link into the underbar for you. And you should hear it, because it's all about Doctor Who and his companions. There is a video for it somewhere on the internet, and it was a thing for Elizabeth. It was going to be what do you call it? A memorial type thing for Elizabeth Sladen, but I don't think he's got around to doing that yet. But you will understand when you watch the thing. Oh yeah, also the Doctor Who. I don't know how far forward SF Panda is with the Doctor Who, but the Matt Smith Doctor is more like Patrick Troughton's Doctor. So if you're up to the Patrick Troughton and you like Patrick Troughton, you may like Matt Smith. It does get a bit complicated towards the end with all the bouncing about in the River Song story line, which I'm not going to give the ending away to. So anyway, this will probably be my last vlog for about 2 days, or is it that? Because I've got self-imposed exile on a Wednesday. I will not post anything or be anywhere on the internet on a Wednesday. That's just one of my rules now, so I can concentrate on the book. So that, I think, is it. If I have missed anything out or I talk too fast for you, please slow down and watch it all again. So if you have been, thank you for watching, and goodbye.